a bit offset, actually. I have to manually adjust that because they have black bars that I am trying to eradicate right now. That seems right. Yeah. Perfect. We are off then. This is a blood tier race between tr0gd0rburns and EpicSuccess. An early reset on both ends, actually. Blood shovel in the crate. The tier 2 cracked wall will be a glass shop. tr0gd0r will just skip it, given that they only have 8 gold. That might be worth resetting for being able to save the bomb. But not sure. Their zoom seems fine though. They were just talking about that a bit earlier. But everything looks good on their end. Yeah, tr0gd0r opting to take the blood shovel. And there's an early shopkeeper familiar. Having a source of healing is very good in blood tier. It lets you have a bit of a cushion to make mistakes. There's a super secret shop here. tr0gd0r will opt to check it. Okay, that was a bit scary with the beats dropped. But tr0gd0r will be able to finish off the blood shop and pick up a blood harp. An additional source of healing, but not having any damage ups with this will end up being more dangerous than the healing can provide. Probably will end up losing more health. A nice heal off of the gold. Could have waited for the leprechaun. Don't tell people to take dry, baby. This is blood tier. Accidentally blood digging there, trying to buffer. Standing still is okay. Especially with the blood shovel. That's a skill that you can pick up on. It does not feel right to pick up on, but you can pick it up pretty easily. It's just standing still. Don't always need to buffer everything. Blood tier should always take dry, baby. EpicSuccess will fail the blood shop kill. That probably wasn't guaranteed anyways, given that there's a super secret shop. If you throw, your chances of finishing the blood shop kill aren't that high. So you don't really want to do that, unless it's early on and you want to chance it or something. So you almost always want to bomb when you see that there's a super secret shop, and how you know is if the shop tiles, the shop walls are right above the blood shopkeeper or the glass shopkeeper or whatever shopkeeper. For food shop, it's the gap is 1 lower. So instead of having a 2 gap above Freddy, it is just 1. Yeah. Good bomb out of tr0gd0r to finish off Core Rift very quickly. Does not have any throws, given that they picked up a blood harp. They are looking to swap off weapon and find something that isn't that good, but is very workable. They are at full health, which is great. Having that source of healing at this level is extremely valuable. And picking up freeze spell as well. This is very good spell. So the build is starting to come together for tr0gd0r. Maybe he wants to pick up armor as well somewhere, obviously. Armor is always good as well. But yeah, they have a shovel that they probably don't want to use too aggressively. But we'll be able to, if it comes down to that. Oh, getting taken out in 1 hit. Yes. That is why armor is good. Yeah, pushing a bit too hard, I think. And letting them get surrounded. And with a snaggy weapon like the broadsword, you can't... It isn't that natural to get out of those situations. Yes, I guess they do. I don't know the damage values off the top of my head, but there is that chart that Flexo made, I believe. I believe it was Flexo. Let me see if I can find it. So yeah, we have a full reset. EpicSuccess having extra bombs, but not killing the Blood Shopkeeper. It is guaranteed if you do have a bomb. So it's safe, but you have to be careful. You obviously need to finish off the kill and not get whacked because you will die. Left shop bro. That is my preferred shop bro as well. Any shop bro is fine. It's left or right. Left or right is fine, I think. Because up is reserved for Rat or Snowbro, because those are good places for those two. You want Snowbro up though, but if you get Rat, placing you up is fine because you can be effective with that. So those up is reserved for one of those two. But left and right is interchangeable. You definitely don't want to do Rat down because you're not going to be able to get the boss gold unless you have leaping or lunging or something. But Snowball up lets you do stuff with bosses. That's generally mostly it, I think. I do write Rat because alliteration, but no other reason. I like alliterating. But up is fine, as long as you don't put it down. Down is just straight up wrong. Trogdor had the chance to heal up a bit there. We start to have a build for EpicSuccess here, having a bit of armor. I would just say eat the ham. It's fine if it's not nearly as optimal. You just want to eat it to have that cushion, but that depends on how confident they are. They do have a cutlass which can get them out of hairy situations, and they do have regen that they do want to take advantage of in the form of Shop Bro, and if they farm this, they can easily... They don't even need to farm it that much. Okay, they aren't even gonna heal off the Leprechaun's gold. That easily could have been a full heal, and a very much worthwhile full heal. Trogdor, checking black once again, is starting to nip on the heels of EpicSuccess. Broadsword is okay, given that it is a damage up. EpicSuccess is only on a gold cutlass, but does have pain, so that pretty much is a damage up. It's Taraka that made it. Oop. Okay. Very cool chart if you just wanna peek at it. Yeah, this was some wall gold. EpicSuccess has the chance to heal off of that. CoNDOR is, I think, lagging. So, dropping beats here and there, but luckily they won't have anything horrible happen to them during the time. And finding a very good ring in that Blood Shrine, they will be the first down to King Konga 2. Just digging out Konga with the Blood Shovel. Good use out of the Blood Shovel. Not just using it as a tier 1 shovel, and for the Necrodancer possibly. But yeah, this lag is... It's not fun. It's not fun to see that. Yeah, both of these racers keeping their health up, which is, I do like to see that. And getting some armor on tr0gd0r's end, which is a good choice. They do not have... Why? Oh, yeah. Transmog. I say go for another transmog. Or stick with Obsidian. I made that mistake in one of my races earlier. I should have just stuck with Obsidian. War over Pain. That is pretty interesting, actually. Yeah, that is interesting. Maybe it could be a comfort thing. Pain can do some weird things that you don't expect. War is a lot more predictable, but I say in general, just keep it. Very nice handling of those enemies on tr0gd0r's end. The bomb was a bit of a dud, but still, it was pretty effective. And there's an Obsidian Warhammer. I say take that. That's a super safe weapon, and you can just mash. Mashing is very mindless and safe and fast. There is a shop, a pretty good shop. Yeah, they will opt to kill here, using 2 bombs to kill. So yeah, very solid build coming out of both ends. EpicSuccess now finding not much more actually, but okay, need to watch out for the snag. That's the thing with the Warhammer. It's very safe, but it's very snaggy. But it doesn't matter. They have Ring of Regen and Shop Bro to keep them safe. You have Freeze coming out of tr0gd0r to quickly dispose of Deep Blues. Doesn't really need much more out of this build. I don't know what they'd be looking for in black. Maybe a better weapon, but this is really one of the best weapons you can get in this level of racing. It's safe and fast. It isn't hard to use. It's super easy to use. So it's such a good weapon. The only worry I'd have is going down to 1 damage can be scary. Also, yeah, Warlock teleports, not nearly as bad as Staff, and Goo can be dangerous. Just need to be mindful of that. But just compared to any other weapon, very safe. Shopkeeper is dead on tr0gd0r's side. Okay, that rude Goblin Bomber, that's not very nice. Just blowing up full heart container. Also, I guess another worry would be Dead Ringer. Warhammer Dead Ringer can get a bit but if you have damage, just get 3 damage Obsidian, you should be able to mash enemies. A lot of mashing. EpicSuccess will also swap off to the Warhammer. Eating their ham and swapping off to Holy Water. But pretty significant lead out of EpicSuccess. Yeah, Epic could have just picked up the full heart container, given that they have Blast Helm anyways. I'm pretty sure that using Blast Helm protection, bomb protection there was accidental, but still, using Blast Helm bomb protection to stave off damage, we'll definitely take that. Goo isn't a problem actually, I just realized that they do have goo protection, so mostly just sketchy Warlock teleports, and even then you should be able to hit your way out of things. Building up a pretty significant lead. Has the space to work with if they need it. Very good handling of that Fortissimo, using Warhammer to drop a beat and still keep the flawless. Not really drop the beat, but more stand still. Yeah, Warhammer is not a combo that's that good. It's enemies get knocked away, and it's kind of annoying to have to deal with that. So yeah, tr0gd0r pretty much just needs to be careful of Deadringer here. Does have War Drum and Freeze and Earth. All that could potentially be helpful tools on the fight. But otherwise, this is all their show. Okay, Epic having a bit of trouble with the Warhammer's snagginess on Fortissimo. We'll just tank a few hits and move on. Onto Deadringer for tr0gd0r, about a zone ahead, so do lures. Watch out for the snagginess too, alright. Make sure you lure Deadringer, you don't need to hit the bells. They're hitting the bells. Okay, you still have time to lure. This is... remember Freeze, remember Earth, remember War Drum. Just hitting Deadringer with War Drum is gonna fit. Oh! Going down to Deadringer! Yeah, had a lot of tools. Like, I mean, I don't know. Could have tried getting those lures back on track. If lures goes a bit off, you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time to get it back on. Remember your Deadringer tools as well. You have Ring of Regen just as soon as you hit the second phase. Warhammer has a huge hitbox, you can just slap that drum and then slap Deadringer. EpicSuccess finding a food shop. And it's gonna go up to 8 full hearts. 8.5 full hearts. They are prepping up. See if they can take down Deadringer, where tr0gd0r failed. There's a Ring of Regen too, but... actually, they can do some war things. War lures with Deadringer. Just slap them into the bell. But yeah, we're seeing good lures so far. Okay, it's going a bit off. Remember, you have war, you can just slap Deadringer. Just slap them around. You can control them pretty well. careful of the ogre. Remember, you have freeze. That's not good. Don't freeze Dead Ringer. That can be scary. Use freeze. Use freeze, please. Yep, you can slap Dead Ringer around, but just keep hitting him up. But he needs to charge first. He needs to charge. This is Snowbro is getting in the way, definitely. Warhammer Snowbro. This seems to be it, though. Keeping that under control. Does not need to use that block. You can still just throw, even though the button prompt isn't there. But because of the food shop not having enough bombs, having you touch your butts. I think Snowbro in any direction would be somewhat harmful in Dead Ringer at times if you aren't comfortable with it. But I can see why up is especially harmful, but the benefits you get from Snowbro up are a bit hard to give up. Just run up to bosses. So many bosses are trivialized with Snowbro up. More than any other Snowbro position. Got a preemptive freeze on EpicSuccess's side. You want to keep the loot? Okay, given the Warhammer to Dorian, I do like that. So Dorian can just push enemies away pretty easily. Okay, Dorian taking hit and ogre hit, that's not good. But just 2 hits left on the Necrodancer. Taking this slow and cautiously. They are frozen, they can use Flood Magic to try to break free from that, but it is fine either way. The problem with Dorian having a Warhammer is you can push the Necrodancer away, but the first point will go to EpicSuccess. Well fought, definitely. Very tragic Dead Ringer death on tr0gd0r's end. They definitely had this, if it weren't for that. So, just Dead Ringer, Warhammer, I can see. What happened at the end with Dorian? Let's see. What did you see happen? Wall Dorian? Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I was like, was that Dorian inside? What the heck? Oh! Oh, I've never seen that before! Apparently that tile gets replaced with a wall. So Dorian becomes a wall instead of a door. Wallian. That's pretty funny. I have no clue that could happen either. Right, some bit of a tricky layout here. Both racers will go right into the shop without any money, and can't afford anything even with bombing the wall. tr0gd0r is doing the right thing and just resetting. Instead of walking back, you can just reset if you go the wrong way. So yeah, now we're actually starting the race. Wrong way strats proving completely unfruitful for both racers. This is what to do here. I think take the cat. Oh, tr0gd0rburns has bombs, so it's all good. Could just kill for everything. That's a pretty smart play. Taking tools out of the blood shop. in order to kill the blood shop consistently. EpicSuccess leaving the cat behind though. Very possible they are not comfortable with it, which is perfectly fine to leave that behind. But Gold Cat is going to open up a lot of windows for you in terms of breaking open crates, and Cat in general is a fast weapon, so if you get damage up, then you're good. But at this level, it's perfectly fine to not worry about speed. So, but eventually you're gonna have to learn how to go fast with the fast weapons, get comfortable with it. Oh, we have a crystal shovel! Don't see that too often. Longsword for EpicSuccess. CoNDOR will push down to 1-3 though. So yeah, we got a crystal shovel. That's pretty exciting. Even though it's I mean, of all the cool things you could get, like Wonder, it's not the most helpful, but nonetheless. CoNDOR using Blood Drum in order to take out Conga. I would say keep the health. I say at this level you don't need to worry too much about speed. This looks like a horrible layout, but there's a trapdoor if CoNDOR wants to take that. If possible, might need to use the bomb because of the bounce trap configurations. Can it dig Necrodancer stage? I actually don't know. I don't think so. Because Necrodancer stage is like higher than tier 3. But don't quote me on that. I would guess no. Okay, CoNDOR not taking the trapdoor, running into a bat! They will go down. Yeah. Just fight King Kongo normally. You don't need... That is such a good weapon, EpicSuccess. You need to take that. Just use it like a dagger. Use it like a dagger. Don't worry about it. I mean, it can be awkward with War, but... I don't know. I don't mind keeping War base longsword either. That's pretty much Old Faithful with knockback, which is very safe, so... It's actually fine what they're doing. Okay, that wasn't a bad roll. They have luck charm. Just worried for a second there. That was another vat roll, but they know what they're doing. They got the build awareness. Okay, CoNDOR picking up the luck charm here, or at least farming it a bit too. Don't hate that. Money's always good to have if you want to look out for a build. That trapdoor is well worth taking, I think. It should be relatively safe with the setup you got with knockback War. But it's perfectly fine if you're not comfortable with it. Don't do anything crazy. You have a decent enough lead that you don't need to push it. Just stay completely entirely in your comfort zone, but they will take it anyways. Using the War Longsword in order to pin the Minotaur against the wall. And buy out that shop, except for the gi. You don't want the gi. You want the stuff in the shop though. It's good stuff. We got left row again, which is, I think that's probably the most popular place to put that. Either left or right. If you put it down this, that's the only wrong position, as I said. Picking up glass armor for a bomb on EpicSuccess's side. Just sprinkle on top a bit of a one hit of safety, why not? More safety the better. It's not the safety you want, but we'll take any safety you can get, I suppose. They're definitely taking the time to farm up, and they got 3 bombs for it, so... In terms of bomb usage or worrying about wasting bombs, they're fine. CoNDOR, however, is starting on the pushback. They definitely have the speed, but we've seen some pretty tragic deaths from them. What do you mean, show Rand? What are you talking about, Schlemo? What? I'm very confused. There is a rat too. That's worth bombing for, unless you're worried about weird rat stuff happening. They aren't gonna get it. Or they might go back for it. I don't know. But right now they aren't getting it. You were testing in my chat instead of yours? Oh no. It's okay, Schlemo. Lamel. So yeah, EpicSuccess being taunted with all of these cats, but they are a staunch refuser of cats. Just fine at this level, I guess. I actually, I don't think I would take cat either. I don't know, somewhere in zone 1 though, but they have caught up. So EpicSuccess is building and spending a lot of extra time on floors without yielding too much out of it. Will allow tr0gd0r to catch up. Joy emoji. But EpicSuccess is holding on to this glass armor, indicative of how safe they're playing. I do approve of safe playing, that's great. tr0gd0r is... okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not a good spot to be in with just the Jolt Dagger. If you can't handle swarms with Dagger, then you need other weapons. Very respectful pushback though, but EpicSuccess is just moseying along. Very safe. Yeah, they haven't taken a hit yet. They still got this glass armor. I very much approve of that. Transmog armor, please. You want real armor. I'd be happy with weapon right now. You don't want to... Okay, that works too. They kind of lucked out there. You don't really want to transmog weapon on any first floor of the zones because the pull isn't that good. But still... Hey, Quartz is real armor. Especially with Dead Ringer. Bop in the luck shrine, and there is a free potion there as well. It's called and a green vat. Wow, this is a blessed run. We got crystal shovel and a green vat. Popping their safety and murdering the green vat. Let's go. This seed is something. Pretty epic, pretty epic. For EpicSuccess! Haha! Piercing is a tempting swap, but they can't afford it anyways, it's okay. I would keep 4, I think. That 3 damage can get you so much in zone 4 with all the statues you can crack open. They go down 1 heart. They do have a potion and cookies though. I'm absolutely loving how safe they are playing. Confused goblins are always scary. Okay, it's fine. tr0gd0r trying their hardest to push back. This is definitely pretty good. They could have gotten memed by cat priority stuff there, I think. But They know their cat priority or they got lucky. Generally, cat priority when it comes to next to you versus in front of you is pretty straightforward and natural. It gets weird when you have to decide between left and right. Don't take Glass Jaw! What are you... That may have been an accidental take. Make sure you don't accidentally pick up Glass Jaw. I know I did that before in a race, and my opponent did too. It's like, oh, this is probably a good item, let's just scoop it up. Nope, it's a Glass Jaw. It is kill for a swap. You don't want to keep this Glass Jaw. you don't want to keep it, man. You really don't. That's a pretty worthy kill too. You won't get absolutely nothing out of it either. Yeah, well, we keep in the Crystal Shovel, you know? tr0gd0r is... This confidence is good, but there's such thing as overconfidence. Glass armor, being very careful with the mushrooms. Make sure they don't die. Yeah, Shopkeeper, Familiar, Food, and Curse Heart, that doesn't matter if you got a Glass Jaw. It's worth it to kill. You got 7 bombs. I know they know how to kill. They did it earlier. Instead of just having to play very, very scared the entire time. It's well worth it to just get rid of it ASAP. Unless they pulled an absolute power play and they picked it up on purpose and they plan to run with it. Which, if they don't pick up that glass torch, maybe they don't. Yeah, they're doing a massive amount of damage though, but they need to be careful because it variates pretty heavily. That's my opinion on glass torch. It's not that good because I get hit. If you're running a glass build anyways... Oh, okay, tr0gd0r goes down. Get rid of Glass Jaw. Wait, EpicSuccess is taking Dove Familiar and not Rat Familiar. If anything, you pass on the Dove Familiar and take a Rat Familiar. Get rid of Glass Jaw if you can. Yeah, you need just no. Accidentally pick it up. Look for a way to kill the shopkeeper. Depends. If you're on pace with your opponent and you want to keep it like that, then you might have to just keep it. But okay, fake armor? Excuse me? That's not fake armor. That's just... See, quartz. Quartz is good. What is everyone calling fake armor? That looked like real armor to me. That saved so much health on EpicSuccess's side. Their words, not mine. I know. I don't know what they're saying, but quartz armor is armor, guys. Breaking news. Though, if you think that, you probably won't be convinced by that anyways. Forehead. Yeah, EpicSuccess. It's just saying no to cats. Getting knighted, so I won't get the flawless here, but really, they got the build they need. But Blast Torch is good, just don't get hit. Good freeze and bomb twice or strike. I think the right order would be bomb and then freeze, or bomb twice and then hit. Or actually bomb then hit. Bomb, back up one tile and then hit? I'm not sure actually. It's a bit funky with Last Helm. It's those edge cases that makes things unsure. But in terms of in a race, I would definitely just Blast Helm, back up, and then War, I think. Or I might just freeze out of panic, just to be extra safe. I probably would freeze. Okay, they teleported a diagonally moving devil into the shop, so it's fine, it's trapped, it's all good. Yeah, epic success. Very safe, very safe. Loving seeing that safety. Low play procedures constantly. Making your opponent sweat just by not dying. That's very effective strategy in Blood Tier. G3 cracked wall for epic success. Not sure if we've seen the food shop yet, but that is not gonna be the food shop. It never is. Onto Dead Ringer, let's see. What is this? This is not a strat. Just lure. Do you have lure? Please lure. Please, 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 please. Or remember you have freeze spell as well. They have a lot of health to tank with, but it's only so much. It's only so much. There goes the sarcophagi. Never mind, you need an actual charge. I don't know what I'm talking about. Remember, you can hit Dead Ringer into the bells with water. Makes luring markedly safer. Bomb the last spell. You don't need to hit it. You have so many bombs. It's a lot safer to bomb. You have to know that. Please, please. If you don't need to hit bells, don't hit them. Bomb them. What do you do with Warren Dead Ringer? You can lure, except you can knock Dead Ringer into the bells. It's nothing special, really. It's just a bit more control of lures. But you might accidentally hit Dead Ringer and put Dead Ringer in a weird spot or something. You can also home run Dead Ringer into the final gong, but if you aren't comfortable doing that, then I wouldn't recommend it. Invincible, find the loot. Yeah, cleaning up this fight has decent protection, a potion. Pretty much only need to worry about Dad. Dad has Old Faithful, the good old titanium longsword. And there we go. Epic success. Proven to be very, very fruitful. Just playing at their pace, staying well within their comfort zone, knowing what they can and can't do, how far they can push things, how much they need to build. It's a pretty strong trait to have. So what's the point of pushing if there's a high probability that you'll end up dead? We are on to our last seed. CoNDOR has to fight in order to get their point for the set. Otherwise, it will be a 3-0 sweep for Epic. Immediately 3 bombs, very helpful to get a stack of bombs early on. Gives you a lot more options. Stop rolling that bat. Epic, epic, epic! Just reset! Just reset, thank you. Awesome. That was just repeated bat rolls. Don't want to do that. And then after taking hits, you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, got an early food shop. With food shops, you can just prep your throw immediately. Don't gotta worry about anything. So as soon as you step on the tile, if you have a throwable, press that throw button and then press up, and then jump to the left. Assistant, EpicSuccess! That is a food shop! You want to check that! Screen watching gone wrong. I don't know. I don't have an explanation for that besides. I don't know. If you're screen watching, which they might not be, then that's a definite. Crack that open. You got 4 bombs in excess. You got a throwable. You can kill just for free, pretty much. But yeah. Darkness, Shrine take for CoNDOR. Has health to back it up this time. Whatever their playstyle of how hard they're pushing. You don't want to pick up that torch, but they did. This is sad. This is like the 3rd time this season I've seen torch pickups with darkness. Torch bad. Oh, it's glass. They can just get hit and it's gone. It's all good. Ring swap for CoNDOR and a free carrot. Also, blood broadsword. That's worth keeping. Want to find damage up for it, but blood division? Blood weapons are good. Regen is good. Any kind of regen. Shot bro, ring, wonder even. Blood weapon, crown of thorns, anything to pad out your mistakes. Because obviously at this level we don't expect flawless play. Okay, we got more bat rolls coming out of Epic. Please, just don't do that. That's our hard. Okay, Epic having a bit of a day with this Minotaur. Being careful, being very, very careful, I think. Not to die here. Coin multiplier lost on CoNDOR's end. They will not be able to check chests. But here we go. On to zone 2 with darkness, regen, blood broadsword. This is looking promising. All that health as well that Epic does not have. CoNDOR has the lead and so much more than Epic. Eat the chicken, please, Epic. Thank you. I wonder if they're listening to me because they're doing the right things. Food good. So yeah, still on base dagger for Epic. Does have slightly better armor though. Okay, CoNDOR taking peace. That's okay. Never mind. This is a good weapon. You want the weapon? Thank you. Sure. But check the shop for a weapon first before you take peace. Plus, there could be like a cheap garbage weapon you can sacrifice to the peace shrine. But it was a good weapon, so... Old Faithful, very safe. They have this safety and damage up now. This is a tempting kill. It's up to you, really. I would go for it if I were them. And they will also go for it. Not taking the crown though. Crown is worth taking. Even though you'll lose gold because transmogs. Yeah, Epic is still rolling with his face dagger. That's not the best. They also don't have the food shop from early on. They just walked past it with 4 bombs and a throwable. That is not the play. That will just continue putting them behind. tr0gd0r has so much more right now. Oh. Oh, oh, Epic! Don't do this to me. Oh, okay. They will go down anyways. Being base dagger, zone 2. Oh, that will cause issues. Yeah, tr0gd0r has the tankiness, the regeneration, the darkness as well. They can't be swarmed too hard with the limited aggro scope. Don't pick that up. Not the end of the world if you do, because you can just pick your Squigga suit back up. But yeah, Epic having the throw. You can just throw immediately as soon as you enter. If you got a throwable. Epic taking some hits here, but hopefully we'll play these next few floors safe enough in order to regenerate using the Ring of Regen. Okay, more Klappa damage on Epic's side. Just has a massive cushion, but cushion can only deflate so much. Yes, tr0gd0r. I may have said the wrong name. Did I? Thank you. Okay, tr0gd0r is more hot calls damage. A lot of hot calls damage. It's a bit concerning. They drop the flawless anyway, so they can just stand still. They need to remember that. Standing still, the forbidden tech. This is fine. I was a bit scared for what King Kongo was about to do. They handled it perfectly fine. Shield Spell is a worthwhile take there. Just needs to use it. Epic picking up the food shop stuff, but still going down 2 hearts. I don't think they're the kind of person to push back. They'll just play at their own pace and hope for a death, I'm pretty sure. So, perfectly legitimate strategy at this level, I guess. You shouldn't feel too pressured to keep going. There was some priority stuff going on there with that vet. Oh, Blast Helm for tr0gd0r as well. Solid stuff. We got a 1-tile teleport on the Telemonkey. Some good build awareness. Just using Blast Helm to not care about bomb goblins. One tile teleport. What are the chances of that? Pretty slim. Pretty slim. Yeah, tr0gd0r is playing this fine. Very safe seed early on. That's what they need to win, I think. If the seed is like any kind of bit dangerous, then they're gonna be struggling. But the seed is definitely their kind of seed, the kind of seed that they want to see to win. Music? Why the music just stop? Oh, it's loading? What are you loading? Yep, remembering that the shopkeeper is dead. Using Old Faithful. Clearing out these mats doesn't really need to with Luck Charm, but they can still hit you if you don't get lucky. If you are unlucky, I mean. More likely than not, they aren't gonna hit you. We have Heartthrob! on tr0gdor's side, so extra good. They got shield spell. They are not using it to push, they're just saving it for dangerous spots. No problems at all. In the lock shop, please. Yeah, they're saving those bombs for extra safety. Oh, darkness ogres, that was a bit funky. Be a bit careful around that. Luckily, didn't get too mean down there. This is worth fireballing for, I think. But, you know, it's alright just doing it normally if that's what they're comfortable with. This is just a matter of comfort. But there are just some things that are just way more safe, even if you're less comfortable with it, actually. So, yeah. Epic not finding any source of regen. That ring of regen for tr0gdor is pretty huge. That Epic does not have. Definitely still playing their own pace. Really just hoping for a death, but the way it's looking, I don't think that's happening. Still, nonetheless, I never know what might happen. Yeah, Epic playing super careful. Being on base dagger, at least it's 2 damage now. Go back to where they died earlier, which is nice to see. Not getting just completely mentally blocked in Zone 1. Zone 1 could be particularly nasty as well, but a lot of the times it's more mentally than being an extremely hard Zone 1, especially with that early of a food shop. Okay, Epic, you need to be more careful. I just say transmog weapon, you are not comfortable with dagger. That is not a comfortable weapon. That is more comfortable. That is... oh, it's a cat. Epic does not like cats. That is good. Okay. They have some kind of damage, but okay. Just... yeah, having enough damage for that black skeleton, thankfully. Good stuff. That could have gone bad. tr0gdor, meanwhile, is continually to trudge towards the finish line here. Needs to have a revenge with Dead Ringer. Yeah, tr0gdor, I'm pretty sure just desperately looking for any way to get their health back. We got something. This is not fast left. You aren't supposed to kill the things. You shield. You shield. You shield. Shield! 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 Please! Shield! Thank you! Thank you. Okay. Clear out the enemies. Oh, the skeleton's in the way. We got ping ponger. This isn't good. Remember, Blast Helm has iframes. Just use it for iframes even if you don't clear out anything, but... that could have gone a lot worse. They're moving on to the Necrodancer, relatively unscathed. It's Blast Helm new boot as well. We got Shield Bug too, and yeah, that's good stuff. Needs to be mindful of Dorian though. Dorian has a base longsword, which should be fine. Dorian does not have a dagger. Hello, Fletcho. And the Shield Bug is out. They could have definitely waited a bit longer if they wanted to. Could get a little dangerous given that they have darkness, but should be relatively safe because they had a pretty fast way to the Necrodancer given the Blast Helm and more than enough bombs. So GG's, CoNDOR will take 1 point out of this set.